Welcome back. Got my box knife ready. Guess what? I got sent something to review, and we're going to review this together. Let's see what's inside. We've got a hazmat battery. I'm becoming a lot better at opening gifts. Look what does this say? Vanpowers. What do you guys think this is? Before doing anything, drop a comment. Right now, I'm waiting. I'll pause this, and I'm waiting until you guys drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think this is. Vanpowers. What does that mean? Time's ticking. Got it in the comment? Here we go. We're doing an unboxing today. Ooh, already ripped the box. Fancy box inside of a box. Look at what's inside today. What do you guys think this is? I'll give you a teaser, whatever I show you in the box. Maybe the box will give you a couple ideas what this is. Superpower Pro. What do you think this is? It's a portable inverter, battery, whatever you want to call it. This thing here has 2,000 watts of running power action. No more generator use. If you're sitting in a van, if you guys want to go camping, if you guys are running your, it doesn't matter what you run. You'll run a microwave. They claim it will run a dish, not a dishwasher, but a washing machine as well. So we're going to plug in a lot of things into this today and see what it can withhold. Put this up a little higher. Now we can chit chat about it together. But I'm super excited about this sucker. And I'll tell you guys if it's worth the money or not. So let's do something satisfying real quick. This is a portable battery station. I mean, it's got wheels in the back. You guys can take a look. It's not that heavy. I gotta weigh how heavy this sucker is, but it's got nice wheels, telescoping handle. Good for tailgating or whatever else you guys want to do. 100 watts USB-Cs, 20 watts. Can you guys believe this? And this thing charges from this side. You got all kinds of charging you can do. You got your reset over here, 20 volts, 20 amps, I'm sorry. You got wall plug if you want to ground it, and then you can do solar panel charging as well for this sucker. So it'll charge this unit. But let's turn the power on and see what this looks like right out of the box. Do I need to push and hold? So unfortunately, I'm a little disappointed that out of the box, I got this thing dead. Completely dead. It won't even turn on. There's 0% of any life in it, which is kind of, I expected better, I guess. I'll explain to you what it comes with. A little pouch. Inside the pouch, you've got a USB-C to USB if you need it. Some instructions. You got your power cable. You got your, what is this called, DC 12 volt connector. And then you guys got your solar. I guess I'm gonna have to charge it first of all, and then we're gonna do the testing and whatever, either later tonight or another evening. But Set Power, you guys should have been shipping things that are so already charged. It's a little weird that it doesn't come out of the box, at least with some power in it. Yeah, guys, a little disappointed that it's at 0% when you pull it out of the box. You know, I would expect for the money that it would be at least charged, but it's not, which, you know, I'm okay with it. I'll live with it. Is it a touch screen? No, you gotta touch it again. Okay, that's what it looks like. It's a bit fancy, but it's gotta be for the money, I would say. For now, we'll wait till it charges and then we'll go testing. Well, welcome back. So first thing you got to do is take the unit out of the box, and then what you got to do is obviously charge it, because it does not come charged. It is what it is, not a big deal, but it's okay. So now that it's charged, look at this beautiful display screen. Look at that. You can see beautiful me in the background, makes it even prettier. This thing is Wi-Fi, you could do DC power. You can see the Wi-Fi deals clicking on over there. AC, DC, whatever you want to do. 100 watts, USB times 2. Then you got your 20 watt chargers, USB-C. And then, I think I showed this earlier, but this side comes with a reset circuit breaker type of deal. The charger, your solar, your ground if you need it to be, but you don't need the ground, I don't believe. It's already a little bit dirty. It's been sitting in the van for a while. After I charged it, I was gonna go take it on a trip and thought I would use it, but I didn't end up using it in there. So what I'm gonna do is actually, after today, I'm gonna go and plug in my fridge into it and some of the other things that I normally charge in the van and see how long this 2000 watt will hold up, how long it holds the charge and so on and so forth. You can see power outlets over here. I mean, this thing, it's a beast. It's a beast. I've done some research. I've done what other people have shown and have reviewed. Man, I tell you what, it's expensive. It's $1,600, but you know, for what you get out of it, it's a lot. Because a normal power inverter, if you put it in your van, just a normal regular one, costs a lot of money. You don't always use it, but this thing is portable. That's what the nice thing is about it. You don't have to go dragging your generator somewhere, you know, to use a microwave, to hook up lights when you're playing volleyball somewhere, at a, you know, out and about, you know. There's so many uses where you could use power, where you just don't have a generator, and you don't need one if you got the Vanpowers Super Pro. Let's plug a few things into it. I want to see what it does, because I want to use a heat gun. I want to also plug in a heater in there and see maybe both of them together. I also want to use this air compressor, plug this guy into it, see how long it'd take to charge, or, you know, to blow it up and all that. See what it holds up, you know. I want to see what this guy does. I don't know what other big things I have. I've got a welder, but I don't think it's going to do a welder. I doubt it. I could test it. I just don't want to ruin the unit. Let's plug in a heat gun, see what happens. The helper that I was going to have is busy doing something. So I'm using a heat gun at full blast. This thing is a 1500 watt heat gun, as you can see. Blowing hot. Woo, blowing hot. What's it showing here? 100%. It's showing the stats of what it's doing. Let's put this on the ground so it's not making too many noises. 2 hours it could run, is that what it is? I'm not sure. I'm reviewing this together with you guys. This is my very first time, so I'm not sure. It shows the wattage that it's putting out. This is the whole battery pack power itself. And I don't know, it's gonna take what? 1.9 hours to be empty? Is that what it is? 60 hertz. Let's plug something else into it. Let's see what it can handle. Let's plug in another heater, space heater into it that pulls 1500 watts. See if it does both of them together. Okay, heat gun turned off. What happened? Overload? Oh, there it goes. So, here's what it's putting out. This thing is 1500 watts supposedly at its full blast. I put it on the highest, put it on this. It doesn't want to pull both of them. It turns off. And then it turns back on. Together it doesn't want to do it. Why don't we put the heat gun on something else? On one of these other ones. Okay. Maybe on the same line it doesn't want to do it, so I put it up here and down here. No, it still doesn't. The heat gun keeps turning off. Here's the output wattage. $17.95, 94. So I put the heat gun in a lower setting, not on the highest, and now it works fine. As you guys can see, it is draining with both of them together. This puts out heat, you know. Don't think that this is a little guy that doesn't do anything. These spiral things, those guys do a lot. So heat gun at the lowest, well, I got two settings on my heat gun. Mine's a cheapy one. I got two settings. On the lowest, it holds, and it blows hot air. 1794, 96% already. I put on the highest. Let's see how long it'll hold up. Look at the wattage. 2300. Once it goes out like almost 2400, it shuts off. Which, you know, it's rated for 2000, so you can't be, what do you expect, you know what I mean? What do you expect? Okay, so I can see that I can pull a heater for a couple hours, which is good. If I'm here in the garage and I don't want to use up my electricity or I don't have any, and I'm here and I need to use a space heater in a garage or in a shed or wherever you're doing some work, guess what? It works and it'll go for a couple hours, which that still needs to be tested. I'm sure it could probably do a lot more than just 1.7 hours. I hope, at least, anyways. Okay, we're gonna try the air compressor, see what happens here. So it's off now, so let's plug it into the bottom. It's not a tiny air compressor. I don't know, what is this thing at, like 30, how many gallons is this? 33 gallons, there you go. Let's plug it in, see if it holds up 33 gallons and see what it does. Put on your earmuffs, and I'm gonna actually try to, you know, dim the sound on this too. Turn on some music for you maybe, but here we go. Watch your ears now. So while it's doing its thing, I want to explain to you guys that this thing is, it's small. It's like the size of a semi-truck battery. That's what it is. And for how small it is and for what it does, that's a piece of technology that is incredible for these days. I mean, to put all that power inside of that little thing, to be able to do what it does, that's awesome. I mean, for tailgating, sports events, camping, if you go to the beach, if you go to the woods hunting, whatever you do, I mean, there's just no end to what you guys could use that thing for, and not worry about bringing a generator. Yeah, eventually you are going to have to charge it, but the thing is with this unit is you can actually set how quickly it charges itself. So you can have this thing charge super fast or you can have it charge, you know, slower. So it doesn't take a long time for this thing to charge up, which is super nice as well. I believe, in my honest opinion right now so far, with just testing the way it is it's a cool thing to have, good thing to have as far as a backup. If you like do van life living, or if you're an expediter, you know, you do freight like I do in cargo van, I believe it's a good thing to have because you can pull a microwave from it, you can do coffee maker, you can do fridge, easy, anything. And then meanwhile, while it's, you know, while you're using it, you could slowly charge it from your cigarette lighter as well, because it comes with the cigarette lighter outlet. Slowly charge it at the same time, puts out a lot of power. I don't know how you could go wrong with not having it, you know, or with buying it and be disappointed in it. I don't think you're gonna be. We'll see how long this thing takes to, and how bad it drains to fill up the air compressor, because that uses a lot of power too. That motor pulls a lot, so let's see what that does. And then, you know, I'm still gonna be doing some more testing. I'm gonna shove it back in the van, turn on my fridge. I'm actually going on a load today, which is gonna take me, let's see how many miles, 400 there, 400 back, 800 miles. So, but between me resting as well, it's gonna take me like 15, 16 hours to get back, maybe up to 18 or whatever. So it'll be plugged, the fridge will be plugged in there, and all my other accessories, I'm gonna keep them plugged in. And I'm gonna tell you guys in the next video, because this is not the only video I'm gonna do on this. We're gonna do some more testing. I wanna do power tools testing as well. I wanna, you know, plug in a table saw in it and see what it does. Oh, something happened. It turned off. Either we blew a circuit or it's full. So we're at 91% only. Air compressor's full, just from me chatting right there for 3 minutes. Did the job, definitely did the job. Easily unplug. Put this sucker back. And if anybody wants to give me an air compressor to try out, like a big one, to test out, you can send it to me as well. You can definitely send it to me as well. We'll test it out. But this unit, guys, I don't know. So far I'm happy with the dimensions, the size of this, it's nice. Let's measure how big this thing is. I mean, here it is compared to, so you guys have an idea, compared to a DeWalt flashlight with a battery. It's not huge. It's what, a foot, not even that. A foot by a foot, maximum right here with the handle. And here, I don't know what it is. Maybe 19 inches wide or so. It's not a big unit. Hey, Tyson, come here. Let's measure to a, oh, here we go.
What do you want to measure, just front plate?
Just the width. You gotta measure from right there. That's a beat up tape measure already.
17 inches.
There you go. Only 17. Only 17 inches wide. by, what is this?
Like 11 and a half.
11 and a half, which if you consider the handle at most, nobody considers that though.
It's
And
like,
by like 10 and a half, by 10 inches deep. It's like the size of a semi battery, I told you guys. Or like a big truck battery, if anything. Compared to a Frenchie, grab him. Ah, look at that. Look at that. There it is. Not big at all. It's got its own fan that you guys heard probably, if you did hear it. It's got a fan motor inside, so yeah. Overall, so far with my first review, I'm happy about it. I can tell you guys that, you know, if you do use a power inverter, or if you do need to use a generator for something and you don't want to, this is something to buy. If you're in a van, no matter what, if you're doing expediting, if you're doing work in it, if you live in it, if you're just, you know, traveling with it, whatever you do, it's a good thing to have in the van, because you don't have to go and buy an expensive power inverter if you just, you know, plugging things in here and there, like, you know, a microwave for a few minutes, or a coffee maker a couple times a day, you know, or if you're just charging all your other things while you're sitting, this will do the job. Easy, easy, easy. Hope makes sense. If you guys got any questions, I'll leave the product website down in the comments below. You guys can look in the description down below. Everything will be in there. And I'll also put the promo code so you guys can save a little bit of money as well on this thing. So if you use my promo code. God bless. We'll see each other next time. And there will be definitely more videos on this guy as well in the future.